The lineup for the Wolverines today, unfortunately, they will not have the services of Darnie Smith. Last week he picked up a technical foul and an unsportsmanlike foul. That's an automatic two-match suspension. But they will be having the first five today: Tucker Beckett, Wama Chemla, Jacob van Niekerk, and Gama and Change. And the Mongoose today, they will be captained by William Ruba, always a good steady player for them, and the main game player. Their first five will be Sean Hartnick, Ruba, Kumalo, Ramon, and Madingi.
And your match officials for this encounter, brought to you courtesy of the Sasol Technical Excellence Program. In the middle, it is the lady Hayley Bokhalani. On the left of screen, Charles Manetti, and on the right, it's Waylon Fikadu. With me in commentary, as always, Kevin Smith. It's the tip-off here at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre. Big clash between the Wolverines and the Mongoose. The Wolverines left to right on your screen in the white, and the Mongoose playing right to left in the purple. And the Mongoose immediately picking up very, very good defence. William Ruba, left-hand side of the court. Opportunity to open the scoring for the Mongoose, and that'll do them the world of good. Just shooting a little bit too hard. Ball rebounding, but a good start. Underhand shot from Jaco van Niekerk, not paying any dividends. And this is William Ruba, captain for the day for the Mongoose. And Ruba making it look very easy. That's a very confident layup from Ruba. Kevin, very early days in this game. On paper, we always talk about the paper and what happens on the court.
Yeah, certainly, Andy, and the Mongoose has certainly started off well, and Ruba organising his troops well, but I think that the Mongoose actually might have the upper hand over the Wolverines. They haven't been playing the best games lately, or the beginning of the series have the Wolverines, but let's see what happens.
And the Mongoose will really want to just stay in this game. They will want to consolidate in this first quarter. Here's the very experienced Sean Hartnick moving it across to William Ruba. Ruba's got big responsibility. He is the captain. And if William Ruba can keep that sort of performance up 2 from 2, it's a great start for the Mongoose.
Yeah, the Mongoose employing a man-to-man defence here, so it's... and they've actually stolen the ball, so possession to the Mongoose. Easy layup for Ramon, and he makes no mistake.
And this player, Ramon, is ever impressive. Tucker Beckett trying to offload. Does find the man in the middle of the court, pushes it out, and this is Tabane Shange. Very strong layup. Makes up on the second attempt. Did bobble around, but he'll be quite happy with it. And 4 minutes into the game. But it's the Mongoose who've come away again.
Somebody who's impressing on the Mongoose side is Kumalo, number 10. He's taken a lot of steals so far and done a few intercepts.
Very well taken basket.
That's the man I was talking about, Kumalo.
Paswana gets it out. Ball has been pushed to the left-hand side to Wam Mashemla, number 6. And again, Paswana. Good interplay. And a very good basket from the Wolverines. Excellent movement of the ball.
Yeah, well worked basket there. Finished off by Tucker Beckett.
And the shot's gone up from the Mongoose. It was a fairly wild attempt. It was something that had to happen. And unfortunately, no change.
I think Kamala was trying to draw a foul with a hook shot, but didn't happen.
Tabane Shange.
That was a real clumsy foul there from Sean Hartnick.
He's worth his weight, as they say, in gold.
And Mongoose now have collective fouls for this quarter, so that's why these 2 free shots are happening.
So at the very least, the Mongoose have every hope now of going into the end of the first quarter on level terms. Mongoose, who really need to just take that 1,000, 2,000, think about it before you just put the shot up, because they've missed just too many simple baskets. Tabani Shange, he's being watched very carefully though. And it is in fact Van Niekerk who sees Tucker Beckett missing, and Van Niekerk able to make good. So new leaders, both teams missing just too many baskets, shooting at around about 30%, and they're going to need to up that. First basket of the quarter scored by the Mongoose. So maybe the whiteboard did work on that occasion, Kevin?
Yeah, maybe it did. I did see the gap created there as Coach Moapeng wanted.
And there's the ever-working number 10 for the Mongoose, just holding out the Wolverines. And the Wolverines missing another very simple basket by their standards. And this is Jaco Van Niekerk. Has he got support? Yes, he has. Andre Fritz on the court, and bingo, 2 points. Van Niekerk to Fritz. Fritz back to Van Niekerk. But they're bunching. The Wolverines are bunching, and that bunching is being created as a result of very, very good defense. But Paswana, he made no mistake on that shot.
Yeah, excellent pass there from Van Niekerk.
Yeah, it's the tough aspect of the Mongoose game at the moment is just too many shots being missed because they're doing all the hard work. Player is down.
Yeah, it's Tabani Changi.
First free shot is good for the Mongoose, and Kamalo really working very hard at his game. Certainly deserved it. Can he do the second? Unfortunately not, but Tabani Shange has picked up the rebound for the Wolverines. Lots of crowding.
Yeah, they're using the middle channel only. So that's 8 seconds, so great defense there from the Mongoose.
But Kevin, what's happening with the Mongoose, the excellent defense, is when the Wolverines on offense do get the opportunity to shoot, a lot of it is pressurized shooting because they found their way to the basket. They've taken so long to get there, and the shot's got to go up.
Yeah, certainly, Andy. It's a nice run from the Wolverines. Just a tackle on Van Niekerk. So there'll be 2 free shots and possession from the halfway line for the Wolverines.
Van Niekerk clearly not happy with that first attempt. Needs to make an adjustment. Big adjustment. That's how you do it. And as you quite rightly say, unsportsmanlike, so they'll now take the possession.
I just think some of the Mongoose passes, although they do all the hard work in the chairs, and then they feed this bullet pass through, which is not necessary.
Tabani Shange from the top of the key takes the 2 points. Those 2 points are going to count. There has been a foul called as well. So after that timeout, it's free shots to be taken by the Wolverines. Tabani Shange to try and push them yet further ahead. They lead now by 5, biggest difference we've had in the game, and they now lead by 6. He's got his sights set and seems to have got rid of all the problems that he was having with those free shots. It is the Wolverines. Bit of a static attack at the moment. Ruba, top of the key, keeping them in the game. William Ruba.
I don't know why they haven't been using Ruba more often. He's been passing the ball off a couple of times.
This time Van Niekerk has got Monometsi. Ruba. Well, they'll take those points.
Yeah, it's Monometsi.
And there's Joy on the bench.
Yeah, he had to put the shot up because of the seconds were ticking away.
Talking about seconds ticking away, just on 3 minutes left in this first half. Here at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre, where you're watching the Supersport Wheelchair Basketball Series for 2019. That's 2 quick baskets by the Mongoose, and that's drawn them level. Importantly, even Stevens on 17 apiece. an untakeable pass. This should be 2 points. Is 2 points. Yeah. And the Mongoose back in the lead.
Yeah, Kamala got it this time.
And the observation there was it was from the other side of the basket. He's been missing from the right-hand side. Took one from the left and bingo. Tabane Shange. Drawing level again with the Mongoose. 19 apiece. Just on 2 minutes left. And Tabane Shange having a little bit of a frustrating game. The body language isn't up. He's not his normal smiley self. Sometimes it does take time just to settle in with the new team, but this is William Ruber pushing it again across the side of the court. And that is how you take a long shot. That was well set up. And Monometsi. And this is even more important that they're able to take the rebound and move straight back down to the opposition basket. Mongoose. Two very quick baskets, giving them a 4-point advantage with just on a minute, 3/4 of a minute left.
Yeah, nice positive shots from Madengi.
Tucker Beckett taking a very good pass, not able to put it down though, and this is perhaps where the Mongoose need to just take a quick glimpse up, wind that clock down, try not to give the opportunities back to the Wolverines to score more, and at least make sure that those two count, and they do.
So the Wolverines picking up a few nice baskets just at the end of that half. Look at the 2-pointers, which is the business end of the game. 8 out of 24 attempts from the Wolverines, 12 out of 32 for the Mongoose. Both sides very low shooting average, not good enough.
Gama to Van Niekerk. Van Niekerk taking a big tumble. And when guys like Van Niekerk fall, it is a big tumble.
Yeah, big overlap here for the...
well, take that, sports lovers, and it's that Ramon, number 11 again for the Wolverines. Another one of those little very awkward-looking shots. He uses both hands on the ball off the lap, spins it off the backboard, but certainly no fluke. It's a shot that he's obviously worked at. And here is a big overlap for Tucker Beckett. One of the few overlaps we've seen for the Wolverines, and Tucker Beckett was never going to miss that. Ramon clipped.
Yeah, tripped up by his own man.
So Van Niekerk virtually basket at his mercy.
Yeah, basket good and a foul committed, so he'll probably have a shot.
So looking at some of the youngsters on the court, Kevin, it augurs well for the future, because some of the youngsters are doing the damage, as is this man in particular.
Yeah, Kamala is also an under-21 player, so as is Ramon. That's for the Mongoose.
Ramon with an excellent steal, good control. Look at that little flick back. How about that? Wow.
Yeah, he saw he was running out of court, so great action, and another basket for the Mongoose.
And Ruber's just able to take all the space. My first thoughts there were that Ruber should have taken the shot, but as it turned out, he had good support. Good pickup. And the Mongoose getting rid of it very quickly, getting it over the line, so there's no pressure there. William Ruber, left-hand side of the court. He's got a very good block offered by Ramon. And Jaco van Niekerk doing all that he can, but you can't prevent that sort of stuff. And this man has arrived, Bofelo Ramon. And the Wolverines trying to open up the account early in the final quarter, just as they did in the third. It didn't happen that time, but here is a fast break for the Wolverines, and could this be the turning point? Tabane Shange, you would put your money that he'll take the two, and he does. Tabani Shange, well, there's a chance, and he does take the 2. So if Shange can get into his normal rhythm, he can be a big threat. So he's probably the one that the Mongoose are going to have to try and counter. Well, that pass just found it, and all the confidence in the world on the shot from Odingo Madingi, number 12. Down in the final quarter, the coach, the players, everybody would be aware of that. And one of the things that the Mongoose need to do is hold on to the possession and put the quality shots up. Look for the percentage shots, and there's 2 free shots coming. Fulani Khumalo to take the 2.
Yeah, he had presented the ball for the shot, so that foul immediately gives him 2 free shots. Much better
Perfect.
second shot.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. But the key there, Kevin, was he adjusted, realized on the first, and made the adjustment for the second. Bingo. The Mongoose will just keep glimpsing up at that clock, waiting as the seconds tick away. They've got a healthy lead. They'll need to hold on to that. They'd like to try and build on it. And build on it they do.
Yeah, Khumalo, the man of the moment again.
Sifiso Gama. And 2 very valuable points from the big number 12, Tabani Shange. Well, the baskets are starting to drop, and couldn't be sooner for the Wolverines. They've pulled the deficit back just a little. Not too far away. Good shooting action. Just needs an adjustment. Virtually an identical shot, but a good rebound taken off the wrist, and bingo.
The man Khumalo, between Khumalo and Ramon, they've been really putting the Mongoose ahead.
Here comes Ramon. Just flicks it over to William Ruba. Between Ruba, Ramon, and Khumalo, what an outstanding performance we've seen from the Mongoose. Well, hands were all up in the air. They're claiming it a foul. If there seemed to be a little bit of contact and a lot of bustling going on. There are so many contenders for the most valuable player.
The Wolverines just holding the Mongoose to their 24 seconds before they put a shot up for the second time in this quarter. So the Wolverines picking up their defense.
This would have been one of the big upsets if it continues to go the way that it's going, but all is not called as yet because the Wolverines are still very much in this game. Tabani Shange, and he's saying, you know what, we can do this. And there is the most valuable player. Great vision, great pass. Needed to be 2 points and wasn't 2 points.
Yeah, foul committed though, so it'll be 2 free shots.
A little scrappy at the moment, and what a game this youngster has had. First of 2 points taken. And very calm, and this man must have been right there as well, in contention. What a great performance we've seen from Fulani Khumalo.
Yeah, and a bit of a mess made there by the Wolverines.
Tabani Shange getting it out to Tucker Beckett. Tucker Beckett does take 2 points. Getting a little tight now for the Mongoose.
Wolverines actually Mongoose just need to wind down the time now.
And one would think that the coach, very experienced Shadrach Malpeng, great player in his day, surely he would recognize that. Sean Hartnick back on the court. William Ruber. And that'll be a foul on Sifiso Gama. The body language of the Wolverines not great. Chins have dropped, shoulders have dropped. And this would be one of the big upsets thus far in the 2019 Supersport Wheelchair Basketball Series. Coming to you from the home of basketball in South Africa, and of course the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre. Coach will be very happy. Look forward to chatting to him after the game.
Yeah, Wolverines moving too soon, so another shot will be taken.
So the Wolverines just making all the mistakes at the moment, basic mistakes. And that's what happens when you make those mistakes.
The Wolverines being defeated by the Mongoose, and the Mongoose winning deservedly so. The 2-pointers, 40% to the Wolverines and 39% to the Mongoose, but they put up a lot more, and also a lot of turnovers by the Wolverines. Not much under the basket for either team. The Mongoose doing better, 5 out of 16 under the basket, but most of the shots from both sides coming outside the paint. And the game leaders, Change for the Wolverines, scoring 22 of their points. Fanikuk doing a lot of the work off the ball. And for the Mongoose, it was Kamalo, but Ramon really the man of the match.
Who says it's the height and the size that really counts in basketball? We've just been proved completely wrong today. Whoever had that theory, your man of the match, undoubted, undisputed, Bafelo Ramona. Congratulations, Bafelo. Firstly, how old are you?
I'm 17 years old.
17 years old, and you played today as if you were a veteran, unafraid of the big guys. Tell us about your game today.
Yeah, this game is just very hard, and I'm scared because they are too old only. It's only me who's young in this team, but I'm very excited today.
Congratulations. It was a fantastic performance, and in this bag there's some goodies from Supersport. You enjoy them, you deserve them.
Thank you very much.